we have a scandal in the House of Representatives, and I'm going to do the very best I can to be mature about it, to relay this entire story to you with a straight face. Let's begin. Eric Swalwell, he is a Democratic member of Congress. You may remember him for two things. One, he ran for president for about 15 minutes. Two, he's the one who farted on live television on MSNBC. I'm not making that up. If you don't believe me, you can go look at the news. All right. That's something that actually happened. He also apparently got himself caught up in something that looks really, really, really bad. He got to know a woman. This woman is apparently an agent of the Chinese Communist Party. She is a spy. Eric Swalwell is on the House Intelligence Committee. He's on the House Intelligence Committee. As a brief side note, I've spent enough time on Capitol Hill to know you don't just breeze through the doors of the House Intelligence Committee. This is where America's secrets are discussed. Extra security. It's a big, big deal. Okay, this woman not only got close to Swalwell, she placed an intern inside of his congressional office. And there are several accusations out there. We're waiting for all the revelations to come out to see just how close they were. There is a lot of rumor floating around. They were very, very close. Now, whatever Eric Swalwell does in his personal life, I genuinely do not care. As you know, I'm a card-carrying member of the Mind Your Own Business Party. However, if a member of the House Intelligence Committee has been taken in by a Chinese spy woman, that is a really, really, really big deal, and a much bigger deal than Russian collusion ever thought about being. And yet, until I brought you this story, you probably didn't even know about it. This is national security at stake here. And how deep do China's tentacles go in the United States government? It's time to start asking these questions. Kevin McCarthy had this to say.
Remember what we're hearing. These are Chinese spies that go down to the level of a mayor. They court and help a city council member become a congressman. This congressman now gets on the Intel Committee. They are only selected from the Intel Committee by the leaders of their party, meaning Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi is one of the Gang of Eight, along with myself. Did Nancy Pelosi know this had transpired when she put him on the committee? We have our Senator Dianne Feinstein. For 2 decades, the personal assistant that hear all the private phone calls in the car and others, a Chinese spy. Why did the Democrats pull out of the bipartisan China task force I had set up? Why did Speaker Pelosi pull out of that? Why have they denied certain bills that would hold China accountable that have passed the Senate not come to the floor? Why do they focus on Silicon Valley members of Congress?
Anyone want to answer these questions? I'm doing the best I can not to go Manchurian candidate on you here. Get that? Pardon the pun. Stop. But in all seriousness, how many professors have we caught in our education system in just the last 4 years that turned out to be Chinese spies? Why did the vice presidential debate air in China and they blacked out the screen anytime Mike Pence spoke? Why does the Democratic Party remain silent on these things? Why do the big tech companies work hand in hand with China to block anything that has to do with election fraud? Why does it seem like the system I talk about all the time is constantly relaying the same messages of the American Democratic Party? No, I don't think the Democratic Party is sitting in smoke-filled rooms with the Chinese Communist Party plotting the demise of America. I'm not that guy. But there is a shocking amount of overlap between the two entities. And now we find out Eric Swalwell is getting to know a female Chinese spy. Reportedly, she got to know other members of Congress. Well, those are the ones we know about. How many are over here that we don't know about? Hey, thanks so much for watching the first on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.